Today we're doing brunch, Mexican style.
Tortillas, beans, eggs, all topped with this wonderful ranchero sauce.
And then topped with some crumbled Mexican cheese.
Oh, it all comes together just wonderfully.
Oh, every bite is a fiesta in your mouth.
Yeah.
Ole.
That's a big bite.
That was a
Talk about a
huge
fiesta.
bite. I know, that was a giant fiesta.
Fiesta in your
Oh my gosh, I'm Chris.
That's funny. And I'm Wesley.
My big bite amigo Loon.
Fiesta in my mouth.
It's a fiesta. It is. That's all I can say. All right, let's get going. We're going to make homemade ranchero sauce. It's so easy and it's so delicious.
I love it. This is such a special day. We love Huevos Rancheros.
Yes, we're a little loco for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got a nice sized skillet here. I put about a tablespoon of canola oil. I'm cooking with canola today. And that's, did I say that's like a medium onion that's chopped? That's about a cup. Here is one jalapeno that is seeded. This ranchero sauce has a little bit of a kick to it. We're going to put some...
It's okay.
We're going to put a little chipotle in there, but I like Wesley said, it all comes together and the cheese kind of cools it down. It's not real hot. But if you really just hate the heat, then you could do half of the jalapeno.
No, well, yeah, they've got to have jalapeno in there.
You do. This is classic Mexican brunch cuisine, breakfast cuisine. It needs a little bit of punch, okay?
Totally.
So we're going to cook this until it gets nice and soft, and that's about 4 to 5 minutes. Okay. Yay. Smelling like brunch.
We're getting so close.
I know. Okay. I know.
Because this is so fast, y'all.
It is pretty fast. So, okay, now I've got 2 cloves of garlic that I've minced here, and I'm going to cook these until they get nice and aromatic. So why don't you get started
I'm
on that?
making the ranchero sauce. The Loon's making the ranchero.
He's got a power tool, so be careful, everyone.
All right, so I have a can of diced tomatoes. I think it's a 14...
It's like 14, 15 ounce can.
Yeah.
Diced tomatoes, they're undrained. You don't drain them.
Yum. Oh, you guys,
is so
this
easy.
ranchero is so delicious. And then I have a half a cup of tomato sauce.
This is easy. This is all you can use.
it.
Cans, and it's so good. It's just so deep in flavor.
Teaspoon of chili powder.
Yum.
Yes,
Go
that's
quality.
my fave, yes.
Okay, now we're getting into the
Hold
flavor.
on, I gotta get it out of there. There you go.
Okay.
And now I've got a chipotle. We roughly diced it. Oh, here, let me grab that.
So Chipotle peppers, usually you can find them in the Hispanic section of your supermarket. They're usually in a can like that. They do definitely pack some heat. They are actually jalapeno peppers, dried jalapeno peppers that have been smoked, and they're in this incredible adobo sauce.
Which is what I'm gonna put in there now, which is a half a
teaspoon. A half a teaspoon of that.
You know what? I'm gonna put a little more in.
So the adobo sauce has got this smoky depth of flavor that is incredible.
So
it
good.
really adds so much flavor. But you want to, with that chipotle, if you don't want to, there are seeds in there. So I like to open that up and get those seeds out of there because they do pack a punch. Okay.
But look what we found.
Yes.
We found some chipotle sauce.
So I was just at the store the other day. Now we live in Texas, so these are probably more easily found, close to the border. But this is chipotle sauce. It doesn't even have chipotles in it. It's just that amazing sauce.
I love it. That stuff is the bee's knees.
It really is.
And then I have a half a teaspoon of salt.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do a healthy pinch of pepper.
And then I'm going to try to do this without creating
a
catastrophe of
go.
gigantic proportions.
There we go.
Okay. So this is what we just sauteed, obviously, and you quite clearly see us dumping this in there. Quite clearly. You
There you go.
won't believe the flavor you get out of just these ingredients. It's incredible.
Love it. And I'm going to puree this till it gets somewhat smooth.
Until it gets pureed.
Yes.
Turn it on, and then you hit puree.
Thanks.
Pretend you're making a margarita.
Wow.
Isn't that just gorgeous?
Oh,
How is it?
I
Do
think
just
that's
a couple
good.
more seconds.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. We want to make sure it's good and pureed. Okay, so now while he's doing that, I strategically transferred pans. You just need a medium-sized saucepan, and go ahead and carefully, now be careful.
Oh, y'all.
Yum. Smell. We're going to further concentrate that flavor, and we're going to bring this to a boil, and then we're going to turn the heat. Oh, doesn't that look great? That's just
it's going to get a little thicker.
It's getting a little thicker. Oh. And we're just going to let it simmer for about 15 minutes.
I think I'm just...
Don't drink it. Well, you could.
So good.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I love that smell. Okay, let's show
I
him.
got the Ranchero
I
Sauce.
know, he's got the Ranchero.
Oh, wow. Look
That
at
is so beautiful. So we let that, like we said, we brought it to a boil and then we lowered the heat. And
Look
you
at
just
that.
want it over
Look at
like a
that.
steady simmer. And be careful. The Ranchero sauce likes to splatter. It's like obviously a tomato sauce. So I put a lid with my spoon in there to kind of hold it in place. Don't completely cover it, but let it go for 15 minutes. And then after 15 minutes, you see how it just kind of reduces down a little bit, and it's just the most glorious, delicious sauce. Okay, so
And you
now,
can put this sauce on anything.
it's great. It really is. It's great on burgers.
I got
it's
it.
great on eggs. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this on the stove over here and keep it on a very low heat just to keep it warm. You can also make that sauce a day or 2 or 3 in advance. It's even better the next day, which makes this whole preparation super easy. So now, while we were doing that, we got we cleaned out our skillet, and I put in a 1/4 cup of canola oil, and I got this. You want to get it pretty piping hot because we're basically, this oil temperature is around 350, which is when you're normally going to be frying anything at. We don't want to completely deep fry these beautiful corn tortillas that we love so much, but we want to get them nice and crisp.
I call them semi-crunchy.
It's kind of like you.
Yeah, semi-crunchy.
All right, now time me here, Loon.
All right.
These are going to go about 60 seconds. You're going to eyeball this, but if you get your oil nice and hot, then it's about 60 seconds. You want to get it where it's kind of browned on the bottom side, and it's just
So good.
It's crunchy, but not super crunchy.
I know. We went to this place in Ruidoso, New Mexico. We took a family vacation there. The whole family.
It was a ski trip.
Yes.
We went
it was so much
skiing.
fun. And we went to this place
You
called...
should see the Loon ski.
I used to be able to ski, but my
Me
older
too.
age...
I am no one to talk.
But there's this place called Tina's Cafe, and they had the most amazing Huevos Rancheros.
Yeah. And just
That's what we strive for when we make ours.
Yeah. It's a high bar to reach for. But anyway, what are we at?
We're at 45 seconds.
45 seconds. Oh my gosh, I'm so
We can
excited.
still talk.
I know.
That was the best trip though ever.
That was.
Yeah,
That
it
was
so
great.
much fun. Besides the fact that I just went down the slopes once
and fell. New Mexico has just such great food. I love their chilies and all.
All right, flip it.
Okay, I'm gonna flip it. Let's see. Now I'm gonna get yelled at because I'm using my nonstick skillet.
You got your
but I
tongs
found
right
that
here.
I know. But you can, if you're very gentle, you can maneuver this with a couple of forks. Just don't scratch your.
And you see it just a little bit.
You see how it just started to get a little brown right there. So you see, and it starts to form it's kind of crispy, but not like a taco shell crispy. That's what you want. So we're gonna let this go for typically another 45 seconds on the other side, and then
I think that's about. Let's see. And you can tell.
You think we're good?
I think.
No, I think
All
let's
right.
let
Well, I'm just trying to.
So you'll know, and they're kind of fun to do, especially having the Loon there with you. And so we're feeding. Each plate gets 2 of these, 2 tortillas. So we're doing 4. So we're gonna do 4 of these out.
All right.
Okay, so we've got our stack of slightly crispy tortillas that we love so much. As we cook them, we just put them in between paper towels, cover them with a towel. If you're doing more than say 2 people, say like 8 people, and you got a lot to do, keep everything warm on a low temperature oven. Okay,
Yay!
you're making eggs.
I'm cooking the eggs, y'all.
Oh, boy.
Now these are going to be sunny side up. We've got our pan here. It's like a medium heat, and we're actually using the same oil that we use to cook the tortillas in.
How efficient!
I know, and I put my eggs in my little individual
bowls.
ramekins just because I want the yolk to be perfect, and if I just chance it, and I might break a yolk in here.
Yeah. It's a good way to guarantee that your yolk will stay intact.
Yes, Dwight Yoakam. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna throw it in here. Ooh,
Lovely.
that looks so wonderful. All right, I've got 2. I'm gonna do 2 at a time.
2 at a time. You could do 4 if you're adventurous. Okay, so while he's doing that, let me talk about my little bowl of deliciousness right here. These, I got to tell you, these are my homemade refried beans.
No, well, they're actually your beans, your black beans, and we.
Well, yeah, these are, right. So we make Mexican black beans, and I also had some refried beans, and he loves for there to be some extra beans in there, so I added some of the black beans in there. But I made the refried beans, and I freeze them because they're so good, but obviously you can find good quality refried black beans anywhere at a restaurant or even at the store, but make them. They're kind of fun to make. Okay, so now I am going to, while you're frying up
these
those
things
eggs,
are looking beautiful.
They are.
I'm gonna show y'all a little thing that I like to do when I'm like doing
that little thing that you do.
When I'm doing like an egg presentation, when I'm taking photographs, I want these to look really, really delicious
Pristine.
and pristine. So sometimes you see here, you have a little bit of a and I just kind of break it off so that with my, see how I'm just kind of taking out that outer layer.
It makes kind of like a pretty picture.
Yeah, exactly.
There's probably
And it makes it easier to flip too.
So now while he's doing that, I've got some of these beautifully prepared beans, and look at this. Doesn't this already just look fantastic? I've got 2 tortillas that I put here on a nice big plate, and I'm spreading, I'd say that's probably about a half a cup to, it depends on how much you like your beans, but I would say anywhere from a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup across the tortillas, and they are just waiting for the eggs to land on them.
I forget I'm not flipping these, so I could have just left them as is, but I like them to look a little pretty. So I'm going to add a little salt and pepper here.
What do you mean you could have left them as is?
Well, I took off the edges there. I could have left them because I'm not flipping them. I said that it's easier to flip if I take off that stuff too.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But I'm doing these sunny side up and not over easy.
It also makes a pretty picture.
Screaming at your ear.
Okay.
All right, let's see how these guys are doing. Ooh.
So he likes them good and yolky.
Yes.
Obviously, if you don't like them as yolky, this has only been a few minutes.
Yes.
You can let them go so that that egg starts to set. These are also really good. Any kind of egg, over easy, sunny side up, scrambled eggs. I've done them with scrambled eggs, and I absolutely love them. But they make a beautiful presentation, especially
scrambled. No, you got to have sunny side
I love
up.
scrambled eggs.
I know you don't. You have something. Yolk sometimes makes you gag.
No. He's exaggerating.
I know. All right, these
ready?
are good. Yeah.
All right.
Hold on, I'm gonna get this guy. Get him good up in there. Hold on, let me get him. Make sure I get this. I don't want to break my yolk, y'all. This is so nerve-wracking.
You got it.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
They're slippery.
Yeah. Well,
Let's put this one on that little one.
it's good to have like a really flexible wrist.
Yeah. Put it over there so people can see it. There you go. All right.
Isn't that gorgeous? And we're not even done
Here
yet.
we go. We got this egg.
Beautiful. You did great.
Yeah, y'all,
Wesley.
look at that. Oh, come on.
You got it. You got it. Okay, so now we're going to quickly do the other 2 eggs, pour that ranchero sauce, and we're going to have the best brunch in town. Oh, look how pretty this is.
Look at that. That's so gorgeous.
But we're going to make it even more gorgeous.
That is just like pristine egg, if I do say so myself.
You did a spectacular job. Okay, I've got my ranchero sauce that I've kept warm over here, and I'm just going to put some in the middle.
Yeah.
This sauce.
It's a little bit over here too with the egg. Oh,
there.
Don't break my yolk.
I won't. A little over here.
Yum.
A little back here.
Yeah. That's a little back over there.
A little back over there. This stuff is so
Okay, you do
amazing.
yours.
Okay.
I'm gonna put on some cotija cheese.
So cotija cheese is kind of has a similar consistency of a feta cheese. It's very crumbly. You can find it, really, it's pretty easy to find nowadays. But if you can't find it, feta cheese actually is quite good. Or any kind of cheese.
Look at this, guys. Look at that. You got to get a little messy.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go.
Yeah,
now that is some Huevos Rancheros
on mine.
Wow.
And then we're going to finish off a little, just good old leafy cilantro is good.
Yes. There we go, all over the
so
place.
good. I'm making a mess. Oh my gosh! Besides being
look at that.
spectacularly tasting,
Look at how gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
That is, and now I'm gonna ruin it.
Oh well.
Like we said, this is one of our favorite breakfast or brunch items.
I know.
Yes. Oh, okay. I'm breaking in.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh yeah. I gotta get some of that
Look at
yolk.
this. Here we go. Here goes that. Oh,
Perfection.
that is perfect, Chris. Look at that, y'all.
You did a good job. Make sure you get that ranchero sauce on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut in here.
Huevos Rancheros wouldn't be very good without ranchero sauce.
No. I hope
It would still be tasty. I'm so excited.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can double stack mine.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna double stack.
I'm gonna see. I pushed
That
it
just
over
sounds
like
dangerous.
that. So it's still a little pliable. That tortilla.
How many times do I just stand
Hold
here
on,
with
Chris.
my food?
I've just got to make sure I've got this perfect bite. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, see, there we go. There we go. Fine.
Okay. I'm so excited. I can't wait. There really is nothing better. That is flavor.
That ranchero. Oh,
You guys,
that is just. I can't even.
You guys, this is so much fun. The only thing that I can say that is missing is a mimosa.
or a margarita.
Yeah, oh, it's so good, you guys.
Depending on what time of the day you have this.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah. Every layer is just, like we said, it comes together.
I'm licking my fingers.
I know.
Don't hate me, y'all. Oh, that is 100%. No, I'm sorry, 10,000%. Loon and Prick.
Yeah, I was gonna say 100,000%.
Well, that too. You know, once again, I hate to give those percentages. It's approved.
This is so much fun to make. It's as he spits at you. If you can make the beans, that's fun. You got to make the ranchero sauce. You can make so much of this in advance.
It's amazing.
Your guests will
need
love
to
you.
do it. Yes.
We love you so much.
Hey, make some ranchero sauce. Yeah.
Adios. Bye, everybody.